Hi there, welcome once again to the Lab Tech Report. I'm your host Ross, and I'll be covering all the latest medical lab news, trends, and innovations we've spotted over the last couple of weeks. So without further ado, let's get started. Blood-based biomarker assessed for subtle brain injury. A new high-sensitive blood test can help determine when it may be safe for concussed athletes to return to play. Through identifying neurofilament light and tau as the biomarkers for sports-related concussions, neuroscientists were able to use concentrations at different points in time to determine if someone was fit enough to return to competition. The levels of protein neurofilament light demonstrated that it was released within 1 hour of the injury, and increased in players with prolonged symptoms, but decreased and cleared for those ready to return. With heightened concerns surrounding CTEs, I'm guessing we'll start to see more and more quick tests related to clearing players in the coming years. Surprising discovery could improve malaria detection worldwide. Malaria affects an estimated 214 million people each year, resulting in 500,000 deaths. Now there may be a way to detect submicroscopic malaria in people without symptoms. While studying the expression of small RNA as a way to detect Kaposi's sarcoma-associated herpes virus infection, researchers incidentally found an abundance of RNA of the primary parasite responsible for malaria in samples from unaffected patients. If further studies are successful, this could lead to the development of a rapid diagnostic test to identify malaria in patients without symptoms. Red Sea fungus yields leads for new epilepsy drug. Epilepsy affects 50 million people worldwide, and only about 70% see improvement from current treatments. While looking for potentially untapped sources for prospective drugs, researchers have turned to the sea. Through examining the frequency of seizures in zebrafish, researchers have produced an early-stage anti-seizure drug from a fungus found in the Red Sea. This drug has demonstrated shortened seizures in mice models. Further studies are needed, but I expect to see more research being driven toward the sea, one of our greatest untapped biomedical resources. Lurking below. National Institute of Health study reveals surprising new source of antibiotic resistance. Hospital-acquired infections are an ongoing challenge for healthcare facilities. A recent study has found an abundance of carbapenem-resistant organisms in the plumbing and sewers beneath the NIH Center in Maryland. The theory is that these reservoirs may exist below healthcare facilities as a result of the frequent use of antibiotic agents being used to treat severe and high-risk bacterial infections. This study was driven by the 2011 outbreak of antibiotic-resistant Klebsiella pneumoniae bacteria, which spread through the NIH's plumbing in the ICU, resulting in 11 deaths. Deadly bacteria spreading through pipes and sewers? Now there's a concern. Thanks for watching. Sources for all of today's topics are linked in the description below. If you want to see more Lab Tech Report, check out the latest episode here. Like it if you liked it. Click that subscribe button if you want to see future episodes, and I'll see you at the spin bar.